Yes, this is so annoying.
Hey, y'all ready?
Oh
1, 2, 3. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to the Ladies Get In for Read podcast. We a little tardy for the party this evening, but we here. And this live is going to be so super lit. So do me a favor. Whether you are tuning in from YouTube or Facebook, make sure you put in the chat where you're tuning in from because we want to know. We like to know. So something that I want to do this podcast is an icebreaker, and we'll try it on Henny and Halos tomorrow. I'm going to call this Sage, right? We're going to sage the atmosphere, and I want us to all say something that we like about our podcast mates. So
that's nice.
Yes.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. You know, just kind of clear some of the, people in the comments, they be trying to come in with like negative energy, but we're going to, make this a safe space for the first 5 minutes or so. And then we're going to get into the toxic takes. So who will go first?
I'll go.
Okay.
So I'll start with you, Jen.
Okay.
So I like about you and what you bring to the podcast is that you bring like that kind of wild card. Like you bring that, not wild card, but you bring the unopinionated option. So you bring the kind of mindset that is off, that
the unpopular opinion.
The unpopular opinion. Thank you.
I do have the unpopular opinion.
You bring that unpopular opinion to the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I like about you, Monet. Mm-hmm. Now you the wild card. I be standing across from you, and I just don't be knowing what you gonna say. I be shocked. So you bring that. Shantae, you bring kind of the voice of reason to me. You allow us to like retract, reroute our mindset, and kind of think another way. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
thank you.
I love you, ladies. Though.
Oh, love you too. I'll go next. So, Janae, I like that you do your research on the topics. Yes, and I like that you make reels for the podcast. And I like that you come on time. Sometimes you come on time.
Side-eye. Definitely too.
Side-eye.
Huh?
Because who was waiting today?
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Nikki.
Who y'all was waiting on today? Tell the truth. Shank the devil.
on time?
Stick side-eye.
Side-eye. Go ahead on. Keep going.
But she brought the construction paper because I thought she was going to forget. I brought some paper just in case. It wasn't construction, but it was just regular paper just in case. But anyway, Shantae, I like that you are so funny. And I never really thought of you as being super funny, but when I be like going back and editing the clips, you always be having like the funniest line.
Really?
Yeah, that's why most of the time I end it with what you say because you be cracking me up, girl. You're so funny. And Monet, I appreciate like your realness, baby. You gonna get on here and you gonna tell the truth about it. No matter who don't like it or who like it, you gonna say it. So yeah, I love y'all too.
Thank you.
Love you too.
You welcome.
Sounds like a setup. Yeah.
Okay. I guess I go. So, I will start with Shantae. Shantae, I love the fact that that you think outside the box and your thinking outside the box is kind of just giving your opinion and making us be like, well, that does make sense. Maybe I do need to think about that. So I love the fact that you think outside the box, most of the time, if not all the time. So I love that. Jen, I love the fact that you kind of like keep us on track, making sure that, okay, if we get off subject, bringing us back in, just making sure that everything goes smooth, making sure that we have our meetings, just staying on top of everything. I love that. And Janae, I love the fact that you always, state the facts, do your research, state the facts, and, you're going to have you're going to have, if someone asks, like, what's this, what's that, you going to know because you done did your research, you got your facts. So I love that.
Okay.
And I love y'all too.
You ain't one yet.
Last but not least, Dickie, I look at it different. I thought that Nikki brings more details and facts to the podcast. Like anytime we're talking about a topic, she's going to give you every allegation, anything that's going on in the media. She's going to know the dynamic behind it of what was said, when it was said, how it was said. So I love that about you because you keep us in line when it comes to that.
I try to be knowledgeable.
Yes, you are very. I love the fact, Janae, that you articulate your verbiage, like the way that you speak and talk. Like it makes me want to be like very, I don't know the word.
You want to expand your vocabulary?
I have a telephone.
You have a telephone, a call center voice, and then when I watch the podcast back, it's like I sound all country, and Janae just sounds so like
sweet.
sexy and nice. So let me work on how I'm talking on this show because I like it. And Monet, I like the fact that you bring urban funny, like what everybody said. Like you never know what you're gonna say. Like I'll be over to your left, and I'm turning like, damn, bitch, really?
Because sometimes,
like, sometimes you be like, I love your answers. They be so real. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
And I love you bitches. I love all of y'all.
Oh, we love you too.
Yes, I love you guys.
Love you too. So, let's go ahead and get this started. What are we drinking this evening?
Tonight we are drinking some Sauvignon Blanc wine with distinct notes of fresh melon and citrus.
Cheers, ladies.
How y'all like it? Is it good? It's kind of smooth, yeah.
So we are gonna go ahead and get started with Cute or Too Much. I'm gonna pass it to Janae for Cute or Too Much.
Okay, so Cute or Too Much, what I have for you guys are the long nails, designs, and toes. I've seen on the showroom, this lady had like these long acrylic toes. And I want to know how y'all feel about that. Do y'all think it's cute or too much? And also long nails, like with the designs. I've seen everything from charms to acrylic flowers on the nails. How do y'all feel about designs and also the acrylic toenails and long nails in general? What are y'all thoughts?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I think when you have them big lollipops and gummy bears and stuff like that, I think that is just so childish. And that's my opinion. That's only my opinion. I don't speak for everybody, but and I just feel like how you gonna do anything with your hands, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel you on it.
But I like designs, and then like the really, really long nails. I feel like how you gonna type? Well, maybe you ain't got no job where you gotta type, but how you gonna, pick something off the ground? Like I don't know. It's just like an inconvenience to me.
Yeah, I definitely feel the same way. The acrylic toenails are so ugly. Because I'm just like, if you wear tennis shoes, that shit is gonna hurt.
Girl, first of all, that lady's toenails was as long as my fingernails, y'all.
Yes.
They was as long, and then they was like, how you wear shoes? She was putting rubber bands on her feet. You out your goddamn mind.
You
You gonna do
real.
all that to wear some tennis shoes?
Yes.
Like, and I know your toes hurt.
Cut your circulation off on your feet just to wear some tennis shoes.
Right, because I'm
that
like,
shit is ugly. Like, why would you do that?
my answer is because why? Why? What is the point? That's it. Because why? You can do acrylic like when it ends like I used to do acrylic on my big toe. Mm-hmm. Like back in the day when something happened with my big toe. But for you to have like inches of nails on your feet, why? What's the point? Like when you walk, your toenails will scrub the ground.
Yeah.
Your
like,
sheets gonna get messed up. That's what I think about. Like,
right, and if you trying to do something in the bed, who finna suck your toe?
I don't like nobody sucking my toes in general.
That is so bad.
I ain't never had my toes sucked. Y'all been getting y'all toes sucked?
Girl,
I don't like it.
I don't like nobody
it.
touching my feet.
You had your toes sucked?
I have before, but it's not my top.
But
You let your Remy lick your toes.
I do not like when Remy lick my toes. She just does it.
Girl, you be like this.
I do not be like, oh, Remy lick my
FYI,
feet.
Remy is the
Okay.
dog.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna go on to Remember When. So for Remember When, we're gonna talk about the early days of social media. So I want you to put in the chat if you had a MySpace page or a Black Planet page, or if you used to be in them chat rooms with that dial-up internet, chatting to folks halfway across the world. Like, what was your first screen name, if you remember, or what was your first email? Do y'all remember what y'all names was? back in the day with social media?
So mine is kind of embarrassing.
Why is it
Because
embarrassing?
I thought about it and I do remember what my screen name was.
What was it?
So
Do tell.
so y'all know that Black Planet was my first like social media. And so we was like in middle school, like 8th grade, 9th grade. And I was a big fan of like SpongeBob. Like I was, oh my God, over the hills for like SpongeBob. I had SpongeBob everything. So my name was like Sponge Girl 89 or something like that.
Oh my God.
Yes, look, OD, that's exactly. I used to be in there doing that age, sex, location, lying about my age. Come on, so I'm 19 when I was 11.
Yes, Yahoo chat room. I never did the chat rooms, but I did have
having sex
Black
with people.
Planet. What?
Wait a minute.
I never did the chat
Yes,
room.
they call it cybering. You can like chat, have sex.
Oh my God.
Young as hell.
Wait a minute. I was never in the chat. So you used to be like, oh yeah, or like what
You gotta like say what
do?
you're doing. Like, oh, I'm taking this off, or I'm doing this.
Because they didn't have voice memo back then.
And it's so, age, sex, location. That's what Ari Lennox
Yes,
named her
that's-
album.
you
So you
did.
gotta put your age, your section, your location. I used to be lying saying I was like 19. I was like
Ooh,
11.
15.
Girl, not even 15. Not even 15. Like
Ooh,
9,
nigga.
11.
I was in the chat room.
I was in
chat.
chat.
Talking to 40-year-olds.
Talking to people halfway around the world.
They probably was lying about their age too.
They probably was looking back on it.
Mm-hmm.
In the chat rooms. But Monet, what was your name?
My name was I think it was like Crimson Cutie. I always had something with red in it, so it was either Monet Red or Crimson Cutie.
I think I remember your Facebook being Crimson Cutie.
Yeah, and I
You
kept
transferred
it. I
it
kept
over.
it. It was crazy. I did. I had to
remember
transfer.
Crimson Cutie.
Yeah, Crimson
Two
Cutie.
red bones
Yes,
kissing
I
in
remember
the
that.
backseat.
I
What
kept
was
it.
yours, Shantae?
I didn't have Black Planet. If I did, I don't remember. But I had MySpace. I definitely had MySpace. It was
all on their
pink.
computer.
And used to scroll up my pictures. Yes. But anywho, it was like D with D, capital D-E-E, because my name, my first name, Define Diva.
Define Diva.
Define Diva.
Define Diva 06. I graduated in 06. So yes, I remember that.
And you said yours. I remember I used to have my page decked out. Like
What
you
was
used to
your
take time, and mine was like flowers.
Mine was
Mine
myself.
was like flowers. I forgot the music. I forgot my music.
Oh, I didn't have a Black Planet or a MySpace. It just like
You
it was
just
too
in the
much
chat
work
room.
to me, child.
It definitely was a lot of work.
It was like it was a lot of work. But I remember my first screen name and like email, Sweet Lady J. Was mine.
Sweet lady,
Sweet lady.
Sweet lady.
Not Tyrese, sweet lady.
Not Tyrese. Sweet Lady J. 9 years old.
Sweet lady, girl.
You was something else at 9.
I was, girl. 9. Another story.
11.
Tell it off camera, child. Oh, Lord.
All in the chat at 11.
Chris
Not
Bell
nine.
said define LOL. Define, girl.
Define.
Hey, Danny J.
But it
Thank
was like,
you.
oh, that's my Annie.
Thank y'all for the compliments.
It's
Okay, so let's
hilarious.
get into these trending topics. So, first thing we're going to talk about is Gabrielle Union was in an interview this week, and she said that sometimes she just gets really, really stressed thinking about the fact that she has to take care of other households, right? If her movie deals don't go through, she won't be able to pay her bills because she goes 50-50 with her husband, Dwyane Wade. And so the question that I want to ask to everyone in the chat and the ladies on the panel is, are you interested in going 50-50 regardless of household income? Because clearly they're both millionaires. I want to put into context that Dwyane Wade is said to make $1.2 million a month and Gabrielle makes $4 million a year. So are y'all interested in going 50-50 regardless?
I'm definitely not
If
interested.
everybody's
No.
rich, it don't matter.
I'm definitely not interested in going 50-50 with no man. It's not no, I don't want to do it. Now, everybody's situation is a little bit different. So if it calls for us to go 50-50 for maybe a little while, then I'm okay with it. But it can't be like a forever thing. I'm sorry. I can't see me going 50-50 with no man forever. And especially in Gabrielle Union Dwyane situation. That's why she said she was stressed out. That's why she's stressed.
Yeah.
Because
Because
he's
she
making
going
3
50-50.
times the amount
She's scared that she won't be able to keep up with what she has
Because
if something goes left.
She's making 40 million a year to this man who's making 100 plus a year.
I think he makes like 14 a year or something, they said. So 14 versus 4. And these are rough numbers. Maybe it ain't the exact truth, but that's what the internet has. That's what we're going to do.
Johnson said, but a man's supposed to take care of everything.
Yes.
That's right, Johnson.
Is he asking a question or
He
is it a
asking a question.
statement?
He making like
That's a statement,
I
but
feel like that's a statement.
yeah, that's a statement.
Because he know what's up.
Well,
We're
gonna
not
take
gonna
it as a
argue
statement.
with you.
Yeah,
We gonna
take
go
as a
with it.
statement. We're gonna think it's a statement.
I mean, they are. Okay.
Not everything, but he's supposed to take care of the house.
Mhm.
You know, he's supposed to make sure that the house is taken care of. Like the rent, make sure that his family has a house.
Yes.
I shouldn't have to put in on it. I done buried these damn kids.
She
I ain't had no kid, but I'm just saying if I do get
Right. She ain't had them. They got a kid, but they got rich folks options. Let's see. What as a man, we know things should be 100% paid and taken care of. So she needs to get on her job and take care of them bills.
What?
So you want a woman
So
OD
she
mixed it?
needs to.
You want a woman to take care of you OD mixed it? Let us know.
you want to be a
agree.
kept man.
I agree with what y'all are saying. Only way, like, say for instance, he downfalls. Me as a woman, I would have money saved for us. Like if something was to backfire, or if you taking care of the house and it's 15 years down the line and something happened, I got us. Like, because you had us this whole time. Like, that's how I see it. But I don't want to go 50-50, especially if you are capable of doing it.
Well, I
Yeah.
can see that. You know, because say something happens, I'm there.
But
with
I
a
wouldn't just
partner.
spend all my, like, I'm gonna work too, and I don't be at a housewife, so I wouldn't just sit at home and just
Spending
blow
money
all my
crazy.
money. Like, I'm gonna make sure that we good, like retirement, like that should bring you some form of peace as a man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when we get old, we gonna still be good when you can't work. So that's me.
Because I saved. I'm not just out there
Right,
spending crazy
exactly.
money.
But I'm not
buying
gonna pay
crazy
this.
things.
Yeah.
I feel like most men, how they look at it is like, okay, I can pay for this, but they want to make sure that their woman has their back and they're going to input some type of way, most men. Because it do take 2 incomes nowadays.
Yeah,
Unless you're
agreed.
like 50 rich, but it do take 2 incomes. So I feel like most men would be like, yeah, I don't mind paying it, but you know, they want to make sure their woman don't mind paying, you know, contributing something.
If it take me to pay the utilities, but you pay the mortgage,
Right.
then I can do that.
So in Dwyane Wade and Gabrielle's case, in the interview, she mentioned like other households. So my question to y'all is, like, if she's taking care of her family, do y'all think that he should pay for that too? Or do y'all feel like that's probably why they're going 50-50 because she chooses to take care of everybody in her family? So it's like, you go ahead and use your money for
need to
that.
come out of
Just-
her own pocket.
Well, that's probably, I think that's what's kind of going on though. That's
Yeah,
what
it's
it sounds
time to have an
me.
intervention.
But I think that's why she said that on that interview. I think she knew it was gonna go viral, and I feel like, you know, I don't know, maybe they don't talk about it, or you know.
Yeah, it'll be an intervention for me. We got 6 more. I'm gonna do this for 6 more months, and after 6 months, y'all got to figure it out or whatever. If I can't uphold what I'm doing,
Right.
we ain't got Beyonce money. She ain't got Beyonce money. She ain't no billionaire.
Right.
So if it's becoming a issue for her, then she need to have them tough conversations.
She's stressed because she's taking care of everybody
Yes.
else. But I feel like, well, I don't know about that situation because all the kids that's in that house is his. Right?
Yeah. Well, they just had a baby by surrogate, via surrogate.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
the rest of them, yes, he is.
How many kids is in there? Like
I don't know,
3?
like 4.
Yes, Chris, I
Yeah,
agree.
Yeah, so why you making me do 50-50 and these are technically like, you bringing all this
outside,
in.
baby.
Yeah. You
So we
bringing
gotta
all
take
this,
care of the outside,
not
baby.
saying that I'm going to love the child, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? We have more expenses because you had all these kids. I accepted it, but why I gotta go 50? Why I gotta go 50-50?
You chose them as your husband.
I don't have a problem with choosing them, but
But I
That
think, I ain't gonna lie,
50-50 without them
I think
kids.
a part of the reason why she chose him is because he Dwyane Wade. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got money. So it's like, I don't think she felt like she knew she was going to have to be going 50-50 until the last minute.
I also think that Gabrielle Union, she has like this pride thing. Like she wants to be like in control of something.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's also like a factor in it as well.
He probably want to go 50-50 with her because his ass out there spending money on prostitutes and having sex
Outside
with
babies. He got to pay child
They're not
support to the outside
prostitutes,
baby
ma.
mama.
Mone.
nah, prostitute.
Not prostitute. Now he ain't never.
Girl,
Well, they signed an NDA.
Just
huh?
because
They signed
he
an
ain't got
NDA.
to don't mean he don't. And then like sometimes, you know, they be wanting the prostitute
they
to do things that
freaky.
they wives won't do. Or
Well, that's true.
I get freaky from
sometimes
them.
men would just rather pay for it. You know what
Like
I'm saying?
free,
Yeah.
like man or woman.
Yeah, especially with Dwyane. And I'd be like, yeah, but be like, yeah. For real, I do.
Get another man in here.
Be like on Queens. What's the show? Queens.
Queens
When she wanted her husband, the stripper, to come in the bedroom with them. He was like, hell no.
all the Queens men.
Yes, all the Queens men.
Yeah, she wasn't going for that.
Okay, so
I
while
get
we're
that
talking
too.
about basketball, let's just travel on over to Ja Morant. He did it again. He has been
He did it
suspended.
again.
Did it again. Didn't Tokyo Tony say they should
Britney
suspend him for
Spears.
40 games when she was on our show? He has been suspended for 8 games for doing the same exact thing, brandishing a gun on live. So my question to everybody in the chat and the ladies on the panel is, the more successful you become, should you let go of certain friends? How do y'all feel about that?
Yes. Sometimes increase and elevation requires separation. Yes, and sometimes that is true. And sometimes these people, they be having like yes men. People don't have real friends, like friends that's gonna hold them accountable. Like they have yes friends or yes man, people that just riding with them, like whatever they say, like it's cool, it's good, as opposed to holding them accountable, like that's wrong, you shouldn't do this. Like things, that's how I look at it. Like, so yeah, I believe that your friends might have to change when you grow wealth or whatnot.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like when you at a certain level, you're supposed to be able to distinguish who, because everyone can't take the journey with you. So you have to be able to distinguish who gonna get left behind, who gonna continue. You got to have real friends in your corner and people who look out for your best interest, because everyone is not around you for your best interest. Some people are just there for the clout. Some people are there to bring you down. Some people are there to remind you, you know what I'm saying, who you always, who you was, and you know who you were, and not where you're at now. So yes, I agree. Everybody can't come on a journey.
Get off the boat.
I just think that it just depends on who your friends are. So if you rolling around with like rough people, that are into like how Ja Morant was with his friends, it seems like they kind of in the streets. Like I think it's okay for you maybe to try to have a conversation with them, like, dog, I cannot be in this light. I can't be doing this. Like you need to calm down, so you won't be getting me into some BS. So I think that if it's hard to disconnect yourself with friends who you consider family members just because of an image, like that's hard to do. Like that's a hard thing, especially if you consider them family members. So it's just a tricky situation. Like I just think that you need to have a conversation with them, or like not go out with them, or something like that.
But how
and
do you
just keep
think that
them
he
at
had his
home.
best interest at heart when he went live? Like, why did you go live?
Well, they said that he was trying to he was trying
went
not
live,
to get
right?
Yeah, the friend went live, and the friend was trying not to get Ja on camera. They said
It was real quick, like you could barely see it. Like, but everybody slows
the friend
down.
like he went live. He didn't know he had the gun out, and then when he put him on camera, he said, "Oh, like he tried to,
Yeah, I just think that I don't know. Y'all need to have a conversation. Like when we out, you just can't be on live. Like you need to control the situation instead of just like cutting your friends off.
Yeah. Well, I look at it different. I feel like instead, if you know that I'm in the public eye and you know that I have already been suspended, then why not tell me like, hey, you need to chill out? Why I gotta tell you? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, don't let me do this or don't catch me doing this. I feel like as a friend, you know what I'm saying, you need to be telling me like, hey, just chill out. You know what I'm saying? Like you losing too much. You're gonna lose too much doing all this.
That's where the accountability come from. They should as a friend. Like if you're my real friend, like if I'm in the limelight and I'm this big superstar, I probably ain't think about the small stuff. But you as my friend, knowing what I have done in the past, that's where you should come in. Like if you my sister, like if you messing up, I'm gonna hold you accountable. You might not see it, but I'm gonna call you out regardless of how you feel about it. I'm gonna let you see how I see it because I genuinely love you and I genuinely care for you.
Yeah, but they're also young. Like John Morant is
23.
23. Like he is young, and I'm sure his friends are either his age or even younger. So they just think about having a good time, rolling around. And also, that's John Morant's career. It's up to him to speak up and be like, put his foot down and, say something about it. That shouldn't be up to their friends to do it. Like you can't make anybody do something. Like, oh, I can tell you all the time, like, hey, this isn't good for you, or hey, I don't think you should do it. But if you don't think that that's right, you're not gonna do it in the first place.
Yeah, and Johnson said they gotta have the same goals as me. Yes. It's all about elevation.
It's all about elevation.
Yes, I think you need to like pull your friends with you. Like, try to.
I do
too much weight. They ain't pulling all that weight. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I think if your friends are worth keeping around, then keep them around. Because, I have been blessed to have friends that I've had for over 20 years. But I do think that when you elevate to a certain level, it's something about hanging around people that don't really have nothing to lose or don't have as much to lose as you.
And they'll bring you down with, they'll bring you down with them. Like I've had friends that I've watched and I had to let go. I have friends that I kept with me. So I feel like, once you elevate, you have to learn how to distinguish. And that's not saying like you can't be friends with them, but you have to start like reeling it back a little bit. Like I can't do all this with you.
With a long handle spoon.
Because sometimes hanging with people, not saying that people influence you, but they do, like they influence certain things.
Claudia said, "Show me your friends, and I'll show you who you are." Birds will
That is true.
You
are who you hang around, Claudia. Yeah. I agree.
I've always had a small group of friends. Like they've been the same ever since. So I never really had like a bunch of friends. I've never been like a friendly girl. I hate to say that, but I just haven't been. I always had like just a small group. So to me, it's just a little bit different. Cause my friends are like family. Cause it's just
my friends are like family too. But
not the friends we had in our early 20s.
I used to feel like my same friends in early 20s.
But you ain't had nobody you can kick out.
I've had my same group of friends. And
I used to feel like because somebody was my friend for a long time, then I had to keep them around.
You
but
feel
honestly,
obligated.
Yeah, but honestly, over time, certain people started getting weeded out, and y'all, my life is so much better without certain people in my life, even though I was friends with them for a long time. So
because people will drain you, drain your energy, like use you for it, like not even financial or money. Like they will use your energy, they will use your pull everything out of you that you got.
Right?
Yeah,
but I think that Fat Joe, he said like in an interview or something that he like brought all his friends out, like it was like 10 or 15 of them, and he was like, yeah, I can't pay for nothing, and like all of them left except for like 3 people, but he really had the money, but he just trying to see who was really there for him. But I've witnessed and heard like a lot of successful, especially men, like they have cut like a lot of people out their lives because they found that they weren't their true friends.
Because let me tell you something, let you get some money, some real money.
Yeah, you will see.
Everybody gonna be asking for something.
Yes,
everybody. And that's too much. Like, no, this is my money, not y'all money.
Okay. Like I feel obligated.
So now we just gonna talk about Lil Wayne cutting up, y'all. Lil Wayne was at his last show for his tour. And he got there late. Show was supposed to start at 9. I think he went on around 10 or 10:30. He performed for 30 minutes. And in the middle of his set, he took a break, brought some of his newer artists on. And one artist in particular, the crowd wasn't really feeling. They was kind of like lackluster, And Lil Wayne came back out and said, hey, we worked too hard for this. Thank y'all for y'all time. The show is over, and walked off and canceled the show in the middle of the concert because the crowd wasn't hyping up. So my question to the audience and the ladies on the panel is, should artists have to show up at a certain time? And should they have to perform for a certain amount of time? Because concerts are getting more expensive. What y'all think?
let me tell you something. If I paid like $500 to see Beyonce and she wasn't out there for the whole 2 hours, I'm hot. I'm livid at this point.
How many hours you want?
I need at least 2, at least an hour and 30 minutes.
I'm gonna say she was out there.
Oh no,
for 2
she
hours.
was not.
Okay.
If she wasn't, like if she just was out there for like 30 minutes, I'd be like, what the fuck? What the fuck, B? I'll be mad. So, cause I didn't pay my money to see a show. Y'all are entertainers. So guess what? Entertainment. I didn't come to see your, B-list, C-list celebrities that you are on your record. Like if you roll out Nicki Minaj or Drake, that's fine. But no, nobody, I don't know no songs too. What the hell?
Right, and they came to see Wayne. No, I get that. I mean, they had to be like a publicity stunt because why is he getting so mad that people are not, supporting these artists that they don't really know like that? They came to see you.
Yeah, that's crazy. And he stopped the whole show.
He stopped the show and walked off, and they thought he was joking. They thought he was joking until like 10 minutes later, the lights came on and they was making everybody leave the venue.
Like I would demand a refund.
Right.
He said, "We appreciate y'all."
I definitely agree, especially with coming on time. Like I can recall back in the day, I went to see Rick Ross. I waited 2 hours to see this man. It was in Jackson. The show started at allegedly 11. He didn't come out till 1 o'clock. So my thing is like with Lil Wayne, I want y'all to start on time. Y'all take the goddamn money out on time.
The shows never start on time.
They need to fix it. Like
but black people be late. So they can't be starting.
But Nikki, it'd be like 2 and 3 hours late. Like that's unacceptable.
Not 2 or 3 hours. Now that's ridiculous.
About an hour and a half. It's gonna be like late.
But Beyonce, we went to Beyonce concert. It started pretty much on time. She probably was like running 10 minutes behind. But she started on time. I don't know what was going on with Rick Ross. He must be getting high or something.
Yeah.
Hey, concert. I've been to
Michelle.
I've been to a lot of
I've been to K Michelle.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been to no R&B concerts, so I only been to like rap concerts, but I feel like they never start on time.
They don't, even with like the verses, all these goddamn verses, every artist, every verses when they had verse when it was COVID and it was out, it started about an hour late. Y'all don't remember, like y'all weren't watching the verses.
I remember it
Girl,
started
the
late.
verses started like an hour and a half, like every time. DJ just running beats.
But did y'all be on time for the concert?
We went on time, but you as the artist should definitely be on time.
I just think that it's the rappers that's the wild cards. Like you can't never tell with them niggas. You just can't never tell.
Girl, with K Michelle and what's her name? Her verse, she was better getting high. Late. K Michelle, I went to see her live late.
Girl.
Yeah, they definitely be late.
Well, look, they need to come on time. And now, if y'all like 20 minutes late, that's fine. But y'all definitely need to be on the stage for at least an hour and a half. Y'all are entertainers. We are paid to see y'all sing all y'all songs on the album.
And another thing, like when they went, if I'm paying to see $250 to see Lil Wayne, I don't want to see your upbringing artists. Period. Like I'm not paying to see them. Yeah. I'm paying to see you, so I don't blame the crowd for probably being questioned. Like, what is going on? Who is this man?
I forgot his name already. Sorry, sir. Sorry,
I don't know this man.
I'm sure you're really important. I'm sure you have great music, but I don't forgot your name.
I just see lack of professionalism.
Like,
yeah, it's just like I don't care about y'all. Like I really don't care. I got y'all money, and this is what I'm gonna give y'all, and that's it.
Looked like he was tired. Spill the Driller said, "That's not a breach of contract." Well, so when a lot of people book these big artists, like the best rapper alive, I don't really feel, from what I know, they don't really put certain things like that in the contract. They can't even a lot of times tell them what time to show up, what time to leave. Like I remember that from when I had worked at Onyx, so I guess not. And then Dion Jones said, what about when they don't perform certain songs? Yeah, I be wanting to hear my song.
Yeah, I do.
I be wanting to hear the hits. Don't be coming out with them new songs.
Yeah.
Don't nobody what is
You
this?
know what we came here for. You know what we want to.
We came here for
Stop
Carter,
it. Stop playing.
2
Stop
or 3.
playing your new song you just created in the album in a booth.
Stop robbing us.
Stop it. You know what we came here for.
And also, they need to figure out something to get these ticket prices down because concert ticket prices are outrageous these days because these resale companies be buying up all the tickets and then they jack the price. And they need to be like illegal. I ain't trying to knock nobody hustle, but that's too much. Because they be too high.
But I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Somebody who I would go see and I know they're gonna be late is Lauryn Hill. Like if Lauryn Hill has a concert, I'll go see it.
Now that's what they said.
And
5 hours late.
I know she's gonna be late, but guess what? I'm going to see my girl.
And we be late too, so we were on
I'm
time.
going to see it. I know she'll be late.
Tell the truth, Shantae. Tell the truth. Okay, so for the last trending topic, I'm gonna pass to Shantae. Oh, Janelle, I did your thing. My bad. I'm sorry. I be forgetting.
Oh, okay.
It's right here. But Shantae, I'm gonna pass it to you.
But I give you a break, Nikki. So, y'all know, like in relationships nowadays, we tend to have like red flags. You find a red flag. Oh, that's a red flag. He got this. She got this. It's a red flag. So the next trending topic is Meagan Good and Johnaton Majors. Of course, we know that he had a domestic abuse allegation back in March. So is it possible for your past as a whole to be a red flag as opposed to one characteristic? What do y'all think?
I think yes, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm definitely I gotta see it for myself ass bitch. Like they can say he this, they can say he that, but
my man, baby.
yeah, I just want to see. But if I see one little inkling that you are with the people
What the
been
people
saying you
say.
are, I'm cutting you off. But I mean, I feel like people can change. I don't know what it is, you guys. I gotta see it for myself. That's it.
I'm like Jen, like I wouldn't judge you off your past, but it depends on what you have done. Now, if it's like a domestic or because I know a guy back in our hometown, he had to register as a sex offender because
Because
well, it wasn't like he raped her, but it was
He was
underage.
underage.
We know.
He was
Go ahead.
22 and she was underage.
Yeah. So it's like things like that. I would be like iffy because I'm like, are you telling the truth? Are you telling
He
the
wasn't even
truth?
really that old, right? We weren't that old.
No, he was like maybe
He was
like
like
19
maybe
or
like,
18, and she
yeah.
was like 17 or 16.
Yeah.
No, 17. She was really young, like 17.
She was like 14 or something.
I don't think she was that
Okay,
young.
maybe not.
But I think like 16 or 17.
But he did go to jail for it, though, right?
He did because she pressed. I guess she
Her
pressed
parents
press charges. Yeah. So it's like I don't know when it comes to like sex offenders and pedophiles and domestic partners. You've done it in your past. I don't think I can look past.
So if you were like 18 and she was 16 and you read the paperwork, would that be like we 35?
I know.
Would that be a pass? Like if she's 17 and he's
But
19?
still, that means like when we get a house, you have to sign. You have to
yeah,
sit there
man.
and sign your name every year. We can't be near a damn school.
Or if you are near school, they
if
know.
I find out the allegations are true, then yeah, I ain't gonna be able to rock with certain things. I'm just saying that, like, if it was like Johnaton Majors, they trying to decide right now if that really happened. They gotta go to court and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't just write them off because of that, but
you have
if
to
you
see.
are found
but if it was
guilty,
like sex offender, no, because I'm not. No, you gotta put a
I
sign
ain't
in your
think that far
yard.
ahead. Yeah,
You got to no sign, dude.
Yes, you do. But you gotta put like a sign.
You
in your
got
yard.
to
No sign in your yard, Jen.
I think you do.
no hell no, Nikki.
Yes, you do.
Not no sign, but it's an app you can pull up to show you the sex offenders in your neighborhood.
Can't live too close to
You
those
can't
schools.
live. You can't be by a park. It's a lot of things, but it's not no sign. It's no sign.
No.
Oh my bad.
But yeah, I can't get past that. You gotta sign your name.
Yeah, I agree there.
Well, I'm a little different from y'all because I got trust issues, myself, and I don't know. I'll be side-eyeing you. I couldn't fully commit to the relationship of you and I if like some allegations from your past, because I believe that hey, stripes don't change on a cheetah. They don't change. They don't go nowhere. So it's just like characteristic things.
But even if you don't know if it's true,
Now, I also feel like Mone, like it depends on what and Jen, like some women be lying about, abuse charges and things like that, but I'll still be, I don't know. It won't settle with me very, very well. And I probably won't end up with this guy because I won't trust what he says. Right. That's what it end up to. I don't trust you. You a dirty dog.
Have y'all ever was dating a guy or was like about to date a guy and this girl was like, girl, don't date him. He da 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 da.
I know she a hater.
Hold on, what? Hold on.
I said, have y'all ever been dating a guy or was like about to date a guy and a girl was like, girl, don't date him. He this and that.
Oh.
Girl, he do X, Y, and Z.
She a hater.
She a hater.
She a hater.
Okay.
Either she a hater or he got a big dick and she don't want nobody else to have it.
That is true. She done fucked him before.
Yeah.
And
It's one of the
guess
two.
what?
And she wanted
She
out.
wanted out
She was
herself.
out herself.
She mad at his ass because they don't talk no more.
Yes, that's what it is.
That
She
happened to me
don't-
once. This girl, she was obsessed. This girl that we know.
No.
You are so okay. She was obsessed with this boy that was my boyfriend for a little bit, and she had like called me with her friend on the phone. She was like, "Girl, he still be trying to talk to me. Don't talk to him." And I was just like,
Oh my
"Well,
God.
I don't believe you."
And
I
those
still
are
talk to-
haters. Like
Yeah,
if
that's a
somebody
hater.
is coming to you that's not genuine or you don't talk to, she's a hater.
Yeah.
She's a big hater. And she don't want to see you happy, or she jealous, or it's some kind of underlying malicious stuff that she's
She's just
intent.
desperate.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna play a little game.
Yeah.
Game
Yeah, we got a
Game
game.
time. Okay, so this is a new game that we have. It's called Mild, Medium, or Spicy. And audience, you can play along as well. So Mone is gonna be our Vanna White. She is gonna select the questions for us. And basically we have questions that are two options. We got mild,
Which is
just
green.
light work, not too hard. We got medium, turn it up just a little bit, and then we got spicy. Put the kids to bed, okay?
Okay.
So, Mona, what we got first?
Okay. So we're gonna start. We're gonna do medium, mild, and then we're gonna always leave the spicy for last.
First. You know what I'm saying? Start slow.
Go ahead, do what you
And
want to do.
we're gonna do medium first, mild, then spicy. So we're gonna do the medium. Pick a card. You know.
Pick a card, any
Pick a
card.
card,
Yeah.
anyway. Okay. For the medium, we have white toenail polish or color toenail polish. Which one?
Color.
Color.
Oh, I love color. Pastels, white for kind of thottish.
White toes get chose. What that man say on the cruise? If she got white toenails, she a porn star.
Yeah, she a
Yes.
porn
Because I'm with Jen. I like the white toes.
Jen got the white
I'm a little rusty right now.
I do my white toes too, Jen. I like the
White
white toes.
White toes, but a hole.
Is that a real thing?
That's what it's called.
called.
White toes with a hole.
So what is that? Like, what does that mean?
Why does white to me? I just don't understand it.
I didn't know that. The young people be saying white toes get chose. That's what they say. The young folks. Gen Z.
Right.
That's an OG. That's an OG
We got it.
quote.
We got it
White
exclusive.
So, to the men, have y'all ever been out and seen a woman with white toenail polish and been like, yeah?
toes.
She
Is that how that goes?
Really?
Oh,
Y'all look at us by y'all categorize
that
by
is
our toenails.
crazy.
They look at all kind of stuff. Men pay attention.
I already need to go to bed.
I feel like a man look at how you are, how you present
French
yourself.
tips.
You know what I'm saying? He probably can tell a lot about you from how you present yourself. Miss Stephanie said, French tips for the win.
Ari.
Oh, that's some Ari.
Girl, go to bed.
I did not know white toes. I rock my white toes, but I didn't know dudes
This is my first
actually
time
be
getting
looking
white toes. I
at
didn't know
it.
that.
Yeah, I didn't know
Crazy.
either. But I do love my color though. I love me a good pop of color on my feet. The other ladies.
I mean, I know men look at me. I didn't think
I
this
didn't
where their
think it
mindset
had
goes.
like it had a definition behind the color.
Oh no, it ain't
It ain't that deep, but y'all still it goes to y'all mind.
Just for the white, probably. But they be looking at
Yeah, the
nails,
white polish, yeah.
nails and feet. Because I think men be liking girls to be done up. You know, like
Keep
you ain't
they-
got to be
mhm.
all the way done up. But they like you to be presentable, somewhat feminine. And, you know, they like that type of stuff.
They do. They do.
And listen to Boosie and Webby in the car.
It's a balance.
It's a proper balance.
Johnson said he ain't never heard it. Johnson, I ain't never heard it too till like we went on the cruise last month.
That is first time hearing it.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never heard it.
Okay, Monet, what's the next question?
The next one is we're gonna do mild, and it is braids or weave. Jen.
Oh, brace me because I'm lazy. You ain't gotta do nothing to it. My hair been like this all Europe. It was like this, and some most of the cruise it was like this too.
Mm-hmm.
Braids, you ain't got to comb it.
Janae.
Braids for me all the way. I'll
Yeah.
sit in that chair for 3-4 hours. But I don't want to do that weave. That hair, that ain't me.
I got the braids down because of the cruise, but give me the inches. I want the weave.
I like the inches too.
Give me the inches, baby.
Got the curl the hair.
Too much laid down and
Lady
glue.
lace and
I like my weave.
I just love the way I look at it. It just looks so.
falling
I look exotic to me. I just love the way I look at it. It just look. I don't know. Good.
You just gotta make sure it ain't slipping back. It's just a lot to go into that weave.
And last, we got the spices.
We'll pick a good one.
We can go one more round because we ain't really been live for all that long. We can do one more round before we do the last.
Oh, that was
okay.
gotta be.
I already love you, but
gotta be.
Gonna be. Okay. Hair pull or ass smack?
Oh, that's a hard one.
Janae. You gotta choose.
So how is he smacking the ass? Is it gonna be like a good smack, like it's gonna be a open hand smack, or he just tapping?
He gonna be. It's gonna be a big open hand.
Oh,
like
but
you
I
know
do
what
like
you're
this
doing.
hair pull. I ain't gonna lie.
I never knew that you liked your hair pulled.
I do like my hair pulled.
That's why you like it natural all the time.
Right.
I'm gonna have to go with the ass smacking. I'm
Ass
gonna have to go with the ass, but he got to give me a good ass smack. Little pain with my pleasure, you know.
Yeah, agreed.
Jean, Nikki.
I'm gonna go with the ass smack, but not like you giving me a whooping smack, like just enough to show me who is boss. You know what I'm saying? Little firm tap.
Mid whooping, like I want
I got enough
You
whooping.
said
I don't
mid
want no
whooping.
whooping.
Yeah, I want you to
I
like
can't
respect.
stand when a nigga try to slap your ass and he don't know how to smack an ass. Take an
Right.
ass.
Oh
whooping
yeah.
class.
Oh yeah. You don't know how to smack ass. It's
Don't do
different.
it.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't even try.
Cause
Like,
just start.
or
What you
when
doing?
they try to choke you and they don't know how to choke, they be really cut.
What do you do?
Really choking you. Like I can't breathe.
Go read a book. Thank you.
Stop it.
Okay, what about y'all? Hair pull
Shantae?
or ass smack?
I'm gonna go with the ass. Well, I like the hair. Like I wear weave, so. But if I got braids or something, you can pull his hair. But my preference, yeah, I like the ass. Yes, grab that hip, smack that ass.
Baby, I like my ass smacked.
We ain't never been in unison, but goddamn, we in unison on that ass.
I love my
I want you pulling my hair. That's childish. Not you. Not you today. Sorry.
You have. It is
Not
baby,
you. Not what you
smack
do.
my ass. I know what you're doing.
I just feel like when they pulling my hair, my neck be going like I don't know.
Girl, your body supposed to come up.
Yes, it's supposed to be
It's supposed to be everything come up.
Like when they hit it from the back, right? And they pull your hair.
Yes, not just your head, your body. You
That's
need
what
to
I
bring
would
that
do. I
body
be
up
like,
too.
You know. Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe that's why. I ain't doing it right. Learn something new every day. Look at me. I need to read a book. I'm talking about I need to read a book.
Goodness, I cannot.
Okay, let's do one more round.
Let's do one more.
Mhm.
Anybody?
One more,
else want
all
to
of
do it?
them.
Okay. One more round.
They went by a little faster than I thought.
Mound. Okay. Okay, y'all like drums or flats?
Oh, drums all the way, baby. You gotta dip that thing in that ranch. The flats cannot be dipped in that ranch
You
like
can't
that
just-
drum.
You say drums.
Drums all the way.
And flats.
I say flats.
Drums fly hard.
I like my flats too.
You can't dip that flat in
Drums
that
are
ranch
hard
like
to
that
eat. You can't hardly get the
drum.
meat off the
Girl, yes, you
drums.
can. You can bite that
The
thing.
meat be tough.
Yeah, I like flats. What y'all like?
Every time they get a flat, you see them, they just put it, they them all
I don't like that skin on the flat. It be like that.
He said you gotta put that one bone down.
You gotta eat it all in one food. That's what I do.
Not pull one bone.
No, you gotta get
That's
that
too
drum,
much
that
work.
drum, one hand. Yes, you ain't gotta get no two hands to break the bone.
Right.
Just that one hand, boom,
Yes.
eating it. That drum.
Y'all be surprising me.
That drum have more meat.
Sometimes
We don't.
it
Yeah,
be
but
too
I don't
much
know.
meat though.
The flat is just easier to eat to me.
That drum be hitting.
Right. The meat be out too.
Oh, okay. This is a good medium. Okay, so when y'all with y'all man, do y'all like a sloppy kiss or y'all like a neat, unsloppy kiss?
Unsloppy. Give me a little peck. Thank you. Thank you.
That's it, Jen. Even when y'all finna get intimate, you still don't like to go in.
Oh, okay. It's different. Well, I thought you just meant on a regular. Ain't nobody said that, okay?
Or like even you ain't even gotta be intimate. Maybe like when y'all in the car, y'all vibing and y'all kiss, and then it turns into a French kiss. Would you do you only like sloppy only when it's getting intimate, or just
Only when it's
anytime?
getting intimate.
Yeah, because
It's
if
when
we
you
in
like
the car
sloppy.
and it turn into sloppy, we finna go to the back seat. Because
What's
it's
the
finna
back?
be more. I'm want more. Yes.
So you prefer non-sloppy on a regular?
right. A little bit, not no tongue, but like a little sucking of the lip, stuff like that, but not tongue, because then I'm gonna be horny. I'm gonna go in the back seat. If we're in the car.
Yeah.
She is right. For real, gonna be
Yeah.
turned
What
on.
about y'all? Y'all like sloppy or?
I definitely like me a good slop.
I'm sloppy too.
Mhm.
All the time.
I want all the
Sloppy.
spit. I want everything.
Sloppy top.
Yes. I want the sucking and the spit everything.
Tongue going
everywhere. Playing with on this. I want all of it.
Yes, I want all of it as well. I like me a good
Show
slop.
me your skills.
I love me a good kiss. I want all of it.
Damn, so I'm put my tongue all in your mouth every time. Lord.
Okay, so for the spicy, do you all prefer a quickie on a regular or a more of a romance setting?
Just in general?
Yeah, just on like a regular. You want to Wednesday night. You want to get all into it, or you just like, come on.
Well, see, that's kind of a hard question too, because those quickies be kind of good. Like in the morning time, you just want to get it in before you go to work.
Yeah.
Kind of be good, but I do like the long legs. I like foreplay, so I do like kissing and touching, and before you get into it. So I have to say long act in general.
I'm gonna say quickie in general, but I do like the long because I like to, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, I like foreplay. I like to give massages and do full body rubs and put on costumes.
Okay, sweet Nikki J. What was it? Sweet girl J.
Sweet lady
J.
Bring out Nurse Nikki. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole routine. I do with my nurse costume. I be like, that, how will you be paying today?
Oh.
I be like, it's time for your oral exam.
I heard that.
Okay. Teach me some.
I like me a good I like me romance too, but I do like a quickie. But I like romance because I'm like Janae. Like I like foreplay, and sometimes a quickie is it's not gonna give it all. Like I need all of it sometimes, and a quickie just ain't all of it.
Quickies in the morning are awesome.
Yes, them quickies in the morning.
Oh yeah, I love morning sex.
Yes.
Them quickies in the
That's my
morning
favorite
have me
time
like,
sex,
hey, how y'all doing today?
Okay, so now we
Love
know.
morning sex.
That morning sex be hitting different.
What time is too early to start morning?
The
It's never
sun
too
needs to
early.
be up. The sun
Just
needs to
let
be
me
up.
get
If
some
the sun
sleep.
is not up, I don't think it's morning time.
5 a.m.
It's still night.
I mean, early. Anytime past like 3 counts to me as morning sex. So 4
Really?
or 5, yeah. 6.
Too early.
8, yeah. 5 a.m.
5, if
Probably
the
5,
sun
6,
is out,
yeah.
then I can get with morning sex. That's morning sex to me. Sun has risen.
Yeah, I would say I like the foreplay as well, but I like a good quickie too. So I'm 50-50.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Gun to the head, gotta pick
If
one.
it's Wednesday night and I just got off, let's get this
But
over.
we saying like, so you say you 50-50.
yeah, like you get
It's
yours, I'm gonna
either
get mine. Huh?
It's either or.
Yeah, you gotta pick one. Gun
Like
to the
in
head.
general, what do you? Because we both like all of them, but in
Yeah.
general, what do you?
I guess the romance, the foreplay and all that.
You like a romance kind
I
of
do
person.
like romance, yeah.
Hope
Yeah,
it's
I'm gonna
romantic.
put my tongue in your mouth every time.
For the kiss. And then
But
Chris
yeah.
said
Every
sloppy.
time,
Oh, he
yeah.
said he trying to taste some tonsils.
Oh,
Couldn't even get it out.
yeah, okay. Chris said sloppy. So you gotta have that sloppy kiss. Yes. I want to be like this when I get
Me too. Let's watch
Okay, so for the last segment for this episode's double standard, we're gonna talk about dressing sexy classy versus dressing sexy trashy. Like, what does it really mean to dress too revealing? And then the second question that I want y'all to answer is should you be dressed? No, excuse me, should you be addressed the way that you dress? What y'all think? Dressing sexy classy versus sexy trashy.
So I have two-sided opinions about it. So I do think that, women are liberated to dress how they want to. It's their bodies. If they want to show it, they can show it. But I feel as if when you go out in public a certain way, you're going to get addressed a certain way. Not saying that it's right, because a man, they should have boundaries and they should respect a woman. But I also feel like that if you're going out with your ass out and your titties out, how much respect do you actually have for yourself, So I think that a certain class of man is going to address you a certain way, So if you want someone who has a good job, who's going to take care of you, do this and that, you're not going to get that coming out with lingerie on at the club. That's just not what you're gonna go. What's gonna approach you. So, but I do feel like that women are liberated to dress how they want to. Also,
Well, I feel like that. I feel like me myself as a woman, like I don't judge people how they dress, but when I do see a woman out and she's like showing off her body, I do question like why she had to put that on, because it don't look cute to me. It looks kind of like, why would you wear that, especially if you're a grown woman? Because men are going to approach you a certain type of way because they feel like you just have no respect for yourself. So why should I give you that respect?
Can you give an example of like an outfit that you feel like might be a little too much?
Like all the way see-through, that's too much for me. I think nowadays women are, I have seen like
lingerie.
Yeah, I guess like lingerie, see-through. I say the see-through, or just having like just having too much out, like your breast is out with the nipple covers. I don't even know they still wear that, but if they do, that's too much. Just basically you can see what you got without even going having sex. I see what you got. Like that's just too much for me.
And for the guy to comment in the back, my thighs are out, yes, but it's summertime and I don't look provocative, so check yourself. Okay,
Right,
don't try to check me, okay? Because I always come out appropriate. So
I was like, who you talking about?
He
Yo,
said,
Riley.
"Babe, you dress like that now."
Yo, damn,
right.
you
I ain't dressed like
that.
provocative. No, I just have on a short jumpsuit. That's it. It's regular. I got it off Amazon. A white girl was wearing it, so.
And that's another thing.
Yeah. Like with our body types, like we are seen to, like what you got on, like you said, a white girl had it on the website. She looks fine, but if a black girl put it on, then it's too much. Like, no, I can't help how I'm built up. Like that's just what it is.
Or just a thicker girl.
Or shapier girl. It looks different. It's portrayed different from each, body type or whatnot. But I agree with the what was saying
About
girl,
the
my
lingerie.
mind went blank.
The wine,
Lord.
Then
Going out with. I believe that people have no boundaries. They don't care. Like everybody does everything for likes and comments and DMs, and that's the world that we live in. So if I gotta show a ass on Instagram or I gotta do this, I'm gonna do it to get a like. Like that's mainly what women do now, as opposed to leaving something for your man. Like it's okay to have a little showing, but you shouldn't have everything out. Like there's nothing left for me to imagine. Like I know what you look like, butt ass naked.
Right.
Like I can
It's the
look at you and
lingerie for me.
tell.
Like they literally are coming out here with like lingerie.
Yeah, people said they be wearing stripper clothes outside the strip club. Well, my mama used to always say when I was younger that, you know, if you're wearing a firefighter's uniform, people are going to think that you're a firefighter. So I definitely think that it's not fair, it's not right, but you are going to be addressed the way that you dress. That goes for wearing your bonnet outside the house. And this is the thing. Yes, like Janae said, women can wear whatever they want to wear, right? It's a free country. You can do what you want to do. But if you want a certain thing, if you want to be seen a certain way, then you have to present yourself a certain way. And I also think that the lines get blurred, like with celebrities. Like, you know, Beyonce performs in leotards. Sierra wore that dress a couple months ago. But I think the difference between like us, regular people, and celebrities is that they have money for like security. So ain't nobody about to just snatch Beyonce up, you know,
And they're
and
entertainers.
try to rape her. Ain't nobody gonna do that.
They're entertainers.
But
they're
you
performing.
wear that same leotard to the club for your birthday. Dude's gonna be grabbing all on you, and you know what I'm saying. So
They're entertainers too. They're not just regular people. They perform in those outfits, not go to the club for it. And I also think that when women wear certain outfits, they do it for attention because you know what it's going to attract. So you do it for people to be like, oh, look at that girl. You know, look at me.
Seekers.
Yes, attention seekers.
Dion said, "What about piercing showing through the shirt?"
I like a little nipple ring.
I don't see a problem with
I don't see
it.
it. Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
I think that if you get nipple rings, you kind of get them
so you can show them.
so you can show 'em.
Well, I mean, I still do feel like you want to bring attention to your breast.
To your breast,
And I
yeah.
feel like that turns dudes
Especially
on.
if you don't have on a
You
bra.
know?
Like the
Yeah.
bra
Yeah.
cover it up. If you ain't got no bra on, you got the nipple rings out,
Yeah,
they
that
gonna
is
see
true.
it.
Yeah.
I guess it's just not. I just don't see it as inappropriate as like lingerie.
I mean,
In some
it's
instance.
definitely levels because I mean, people
Yeah.
saying that, you know, we got stuff hanging out tonight, and then like on that little photo shoot we did, we got on shorts. People like, oh, you need to cover up.
naked.
So I guess it's just levels to this, depending on what your religion is, how you was growing up, what you think is maybe too much or not, you know.
Right.
So that's just kind of a slippery slope right there.
But I feel like that goes for like men and women, right? Because if you see like a man who, you know, got like on a baggy t-shirt or got
Yeah,
on,
no, that's
you know what I'm
true.
saying? Like you would be like, oh,
If you see a guy dressed like a thug and he say he a lawyer, you're not gonna believe
Believe
him,
him,
or you
yeah.
ain't gonna want him to represent you.
right.
Let's
So
just be honest.
yeah.
Perception.
Or he got his dick print out in his pants.
Yeah, his sweatpants
Yep.
out, his dick print.
Sweatpants
Like
out,
you.
you know, sweatpants season.
You
Right.
think he's a
You gonna be
slut.
like, he a hoe, yeah.
He's
So
advertising.
he goes like,
It's like you
yeah.
want
I do
attention.
also want to say that I like in this conversation, I'm not talking about like anybody that has like an OnlyFans or that really is a stripper or any type of sex worker, because I do believe that if you in that industry, then your body is your business. So, you know,
Mhm.
you
Yeah,
gotta
that is
show it
true.
off.
It's
But if you are
certain
not
I'm not, yeah.
in that industry, trying to be in that industry, then you don't need to be dressing wearing no stripper wear because you're not gonna get the results that you want to get.
And if you do come outside like that, which is your choice, but if you do, you need to be prepared for the attention that is going to be received
The wrong
and that you're
kind.
going to give. So you can't like be overly man like, oh my God, why is everybody looking at me and talking to me? Girl, look what you got on.
Girl,
Like, don't be acting surprised.
you might get
Like,
some
you
drinks
don't
and
know.
some numbers, but you ain't getting more than that.
You might get some dick that night, but that's still gonna be a one night.
Then I can't stand
a
to
one
see
night
no older woman
stand.
dressing like
And
that.
y'all gonna say your number and they phone.
Like how old? Should be saying that we old. How old?
Like an older woman, like in their 40s, dressing like that. Because you know, some women they still do. They still have like the jumpsuits that's kind of like see through
Mhm.
and just real tight. I just feel like at a certain age, you just shouldn't be putting all that on.
Yeah, you feel like 40 is that age. Unless you look like Bernice Burgos.
right?
She a vampire. That lady look 24.
She has been drinking children's blood.
But
maybe like 45.
She doing
maybe
fine.
like 45. 45.
I think it depends on how youthful you look. And like if you're a mom or like, I think it just depends.
I feel like you just shouldn't put it
Mom.
on.
You know, like if you have younger children, you know,
What if she like got her body done? As
Why
Daddy
are you
Jack
getting your
said,
body done at that age?
you still want to
Girl,
look good.
People be the housewives and stuff. They all had hair work done.
Portia is
Yes.
like 45.
Candy,
But did Portia get some done?
look at her body.
Breast is different. I'm talking about BBL. Y'all talking about just any?
Anything. I'm talking about any nip, any tuck.
Well, I feel like there's nothing wrong with getting your breasts lifted because women don't like to wear bras, and then you want your titties to sit pretty.
And can hurt your back. You know,
I feel like plastic surgery is plastic surgery. If it ain't natural, it just ain't natural. I ain't looking down on them. That's just what I think. Like, is it cheating? It's cheating. You cheating.
so if your titties sagging
Well, I would
to
definitely
your
be
belly
cheating. I
button,
get
you
that.
are not gonna get them lifted.
No.
You just gonna let them just sag to your belly button.
I appreciate a woman's natural body. I want the man that I'm with to be able to appreciate a woman's natural body. Women's body go through so many things. They have kids that change their body and stuff like that. And I just think that no one is going to shame me about having a natural body, you know what I'm saying? Or having natural stretch marks, gravity bringing my breasts down. Like, nobody is going to shame me about that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If you want to go get your work done, go get it done. Because at the end of the day, you got to do you the one got to be able to look in the mirror at yourself. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't like what you see, of course, go and fix it. But I just miss the days when we used to appreciate a woman's natural body.
Yeah, I feel like nowadays, you know what I'm saying, that people don't appreciate a natural body.
They don't.
But
they
you have
don't
to
know what a natural body look like these days.
Yeah.
They think the BBLs is natural.
It's
body.
natural.
And then here you come with a natural body. And
And
they
they be
like,
like,
you
ooh,
fat,
yeah.
you this, you that.
that.
Got a comment in the audience.
I think only women don't appreciate a woman's natural body. Men,
like other women.
other women.
I believe that too. I believe that
I
too.
do, but men as well. Men make women feel that way.
yeah, feel that way. Yeah.
Some of these men who are chronically online, because they be commenting under our pictures on real life street stars.
Them same men, if they was in here, couldn't even find the word.
They ain't got no women. None. I already know.
Yes, yeah.
Because you gotta be able to look at yourself and be like, shit, even if I don't have surgery,
still the shit.
You gotta have that confidence.
Confidence is there.
And that's just what it
Because the
is.
thing is, the truth of the matter is, if you are not comfortable in yourself right now,
Yeah.
after you have the surgery, you're not
You
gonna be
still
comfortable
not.
either.
It's gonna be
something
worse.
else, and it will be something else, because the surgery don't fix your mindset.
Yeah.
It's gonna be something else
Something
and
else.
something else,
Keep
and then
fixing.
So that means it's gonna
Keep
get worse
fixing,
because
keep fixing.
you're not gonna you feel like you need to be
You
perfect.
don't even notice yourself after a while.
Yeah.
like K Michelle look like a whole nother person.
She
whole
do. She
nother-
do. She
and
do.
SZA.
And the scissor face still look the same. The scissor work look good. Whoever did her work did
Yeah,
a good
now
job.
they didn't do a good job, but she
K.
still
Michelle-
looks like a different
K Michelle is
person.
unrecognizable.
I gotta go look at her. I ain't know she had work done.
Who? K.
SZA?
Michelle? Yeah, she had her body done. Her face looked the same. She like lost weight and got her body done.
Oh, okay.
But it looked so good though.
And
Lips,
Danny.
chin, everything.
As Danny said, some folks be delusional to company. Is that a thing? We're gonna have to talk about that. Is it a thing
Sorry,
with
y'all.
two company? We're gonna talk about this.
I don't think there's such thing as too confident. I think it's all about how you display your confidence. Like, to me, if you're the type of person that has to down other people, right, so that you can, then to me, you're not really confident. That's not confidence
Yeah.
to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
To bring
confidence
people down
is
so you can
being
look up.
comfortable in the skin that you in. But
Regardless.
if the only way that you can feel, confident is if you
Yeah.
feel like you look the best, or you gotta, point out something in somebody else. If you can't give other women compliments, because me, I give credit where credit is due all day
too.
long. Be stopping folks I don't even know. Hey girl, I like them nails. Hey,
So cute. But I think there is a difference between confidence and cocky. I think confidence is quiet. Like, you're confident. You can see that confidence
walk in the
absorb,
room.
exude out of me. But cocky, you got to speak on it. Oh, I'm this, I'm that. Look at this, look at that. Confidence, cocky is
You
loud.
hoes ain't doing it like
Confidence-
me.
Yeah, confidence is quiet.
Yeah.
It's silent. You ain't got to say nothing. If you're confident.
Confidence. You just
you
gotta
gonna
walk.
see it.
You can walk in the room and it's like,
Exactly. You
damn,
gonna
who is
see
that?
it, confidence. But cocky, you got to be
Cocky,
loud
you got to
about
speak
it.
on it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. Because I know, that confidence it speaks. Because I be telling people they pretty and they not.
Wait,
I just feel
wait
like
a minute.
it takes nothing out of me to give you a compliment. I do when they be like, "Oh my God, you're so pretty." I be like, "Oh my God, you're so pretty too."
See, that's good.
But it takes nothing from me to give you a compliment. She may need it then.
And that's what I told you.
That's how she get cocky.
I do not.
That's how the bitch get cocky.
If I don't think you're pretty, I do not think that I want to say, "Oh, you're
I
so
do
pretty."
that. I do.
I don't do
If
that.
someone gives me a compliment, I'm gonna say the same compliment. I do that all the time.
I say
I do
thank
that
you.
too.
That's so nice.
Drunk or sober, you do that. So it don't be the
I be
liquor.
like, girl, you pretty
I do it too.
too.
You don't do that, Shantae?
Mm-mm.
I do that.
You gotta do that
Unless
every
they really,
time.
isn't that really pretty?
No,
But I mean,
you don't have to be pretty
Sometimes I
to
do
me.
have to like
What if
really look you up and
Aquaman
down
would've-
and find something, but I'm gonna find something to give you a compliment on.
Yeah.
What if Aquaman would have told y'all what y'all would tell Aquaman?
What's a man? I'm talking about a female.
No,
I would have said
it back.
Yeah,
I would have said it back. I would
You would have said it, man.
I just feel like that, you know, a compliment is, you know, I can give a compliment too. Like you pretty too, girl.
Yeah,
You think, you know,
I get
you
it right.
Maybe I need to work on it. Like find something.
I try to make it
I
genuine.
can't just be like, oh, thank you, and just walk out the room. I
Yeah, I
have to
can
say
do that.
something.
I'm like,
I
girl,
can't.
thank you so much. And I be really genuine about my thank you. Like that's so nice of you to say. But I don't
But
think
the
you're
minute you don't
real.
say
You're
it
gonna
back,
be like,
it's just so
I'm
like.
gonna be like, oh, girl, hey, I don't know what else you want from me.
I just feel like even if I say you pretty or not, it just takes nothing out of me to be like, okay, she may have needed
To
that. That's
lift
how I look
somebody
at it.
else
Yeah,
up.
I feel like she may have needed me to tell you that. Maybe no one have told you you're pretty tonight, but I gave you that compliment.
That is true. I see
You
your
know,
point.
yeah.
I see your
Like, girl,
point.
you pretty too. You rock. You know,
I never thought
of
about it.
Yeah.
Kindness is free.
Yeah,
Right?
it takes nothing out of me.
It takes
It's like,
nothing
girl,
to
you
give a
pretty too.
compliment.
You know,
I used to be like that, but then I stopped.
really.
I believe because I start getting compliments. So I
Oh, you used to be the only one giving out compliments.
yeah, back in the
I ain't never
day.
did. I ain't do that though.
Back in the day, yeah. But now I get them. So now I'm just receiving. Now all I have given out.
Well, when I give one, I don't give one just to give it back.
Well, yeah.
Like if you compliment me first, I'm gonna compliment you
Get you
back.
back, me
but
too.
if I compliment you first, then I'm not really looking for you
When
to
you
compliment.
gonna be back?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Same way.
Because I do feel like Mone said, like life is rough. You never know what somebody going through. And if I see something, a stranger that has, you know, her nails done nice or her hair or something, I'm gonna compliment her and let her know that I like it. I'm gonna go on about my life. Like, that's how
Yeah, and that's it.
See, I just wanted to come from a place of genuine because if not, it's gonna be all over my face, and I'm gonna be like, oh, girl, your outfit nice.
That's why I said don't try that, Jeanette, because you're gonna be like this. You're gonna be like, you're so pretty. You're gonna be like, oh,
It's gonna be all in my face, and I'm like, this bitch.
you're gonna be the pause too damn long.
So I'm gonna work on finding something like Jen said. I'm gonna find something that
Girl,
actually
have
like.
It's gonna take you too long.
Right. If they
like,
ugly, you have the time
turn
to
around.
look that way.
Let me see your feet.
Half of the time, I just be like, "Oh, thank you. You look pretty too," and it'd be 2 seconds and look away, especially if they're not pretty.
Yeah, I think we get noise complaints. So
We gonna leave it here.
We're gonna leave for the night.
one moment.
We're having too much of a good time.
But y'all like, subscribe, and share our podcast, please.
Yes.
and follow us on Instagram at Ladies Getting Free. And
The
also
podcast.
TikTok, Ladies Getting Free.
The
Facebook.
podcast.
Ladies Get In Free. We're the only Ladies Get In Free podcast. Sponsored by Real Life Street Stars.
Good night, y'all.
Okay, well, that's going to be the end of the show. We will see y'all not next week, but you know, we do this bi-weekly.
The Wednesday after Memorial Day.
Wednesday after Memorial Day.
Yeah, we'll
Have
let
on
y'all
your
know
white.
how our Memorial Day
We wearing
went.
all white, everybody. So have on your white for the all white party.
Yes.
So bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.